Hi guys, welcome back to FVSD Life. My name's Brownwyn, and yeah, a lot's been happening for the last couple of weeks, maybe a month since I last posted. I wanted to quickly give you guys a recap of what happened in Manchester and probably the networking event as well that I did the day after. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Join me for the ride, and yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. So I attended an event. It was a 2-day event, but I went to Manchester on Monday, the 18th of May. I went down. Was it 18th or 19th? I can't remember, but it was in May. I can't remember. It was last week. I went down there by train. I went to the hotel. So I just want to quickly say the speakers that went to the event, they had free hotels and we had free transportations, and biggest thank you to the NHS for that. So I went to the hotel. It was amazing. A split second to put my bags down. A friend of mine who attended the first day that the event, the symposium, she contacted me and said, hi, a whole bunch of people are going out for an Indian for some food, and she asked if I wanted to go, and yeah, literally within 20 minutes I was like, yes please, let's go. And for those that don't know, I have an onion garlic allergy, so I had to there was a lot of people in this room, so I had to awkwardly ask the manager if he could cater this to me, and he said yes. So but the thing is, we were the last people to order, and we were convinced because of that we were going to be the last ones to be served, but we were the first ones to be served food, and I think that's because of my allergies. So yeah, everyone at my table just loved me even more. So the second day, which obviously I was there for to speak at this event, and yeah, it was amazing. I spoke, I met a whole bunch of people during the break. Obviously I saw Rebecca and Eva, and everyone was just incredible. I met Laura, and yeah, it was just an amazing day. So many people congratulated me, thought I was amazing. I did get to speak with one of the physiotherapists. Her name is, I think her name's Kim Jarvis, and she's actually on the FEMS team. And I wanted to ask for a bit of information about, because I'm seeing physio in June, I wanted to have a bit more information. And one of the biggest things is that I've got splints that I've had since I was about 9, maybe 10 years old. I still own them and I still wear them to this day, and they're so uncomfortable because they're a size medium, and I've not been a size medium in anything in a very long time. As she just said, just take them with you to the appointment. They can refer you to an OT, or they might be able to sort you out there and then. I was like, okay, brilliant. But yeah, so I spoke to a whole bunch of people. I actually spoke with the one of the speech and language therapists who are also part of the FEMS team, because she was absolutely shocked at how the biggest difference from primary school to secondary school, because of that primary school for me was speech language therapy, it was awful, it was the worst experience ever. Then secondary school, it was the best experience ever. And so she was very shocked, because primary school, obviously you're still really developing a lot, and it was not great. But yeah, she was happy that when I spoke to her about it and stuff, and I said, because I said in the speech that for secondary school, they said my reading age wasn't what my mum knew. So my mum started buying me books, not like little books, but proper big books, and I am one of those people that read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in one night, and it did not help at school. But yeah, I loved those books, and because that's what got me into reading. And I love reading books. I hate Kindles, but anyway. So I also met a man called Anthony, who's actually the NHS commissioner. He's the guy who is the reason why we have the FEMS teams. He's the reason why, and he's still, so right now, as far as we know, there's not going to be any of the FEMS teams. But this is the guy that's pushing, who's trying to help get these things in place. And he asked for my details. He wants to talk to me. He wants to sit down. He wants to use my slides and use them to help make the cases stronger. And I gave him my card, and he was very, very happy about it. He said, I'm going to send you an email, I'm going to reach out. Haven't heard anything yet, but we'll see. I gave out my business, a whole bunch of business cards. It was the best day. As I said, onion garlic allergy. I didn't actually have any. It was literally a couple of days before when Eva sent another email out to say this is the official symposium thing, and blah blah blah, blah. And I sent her an email saying, I haven't heard as have you sorted out the onion garlic allergy? And she said yes, but I don't know if they'll be able to cater to you. I said that's fine, just I'll figure it out. I went for the lunch wise, they had loads of sandwiches out, they had cakes, they had fruit, they had salad, and I'm walking around. There's like egg salad, ham salad, there's salad with onions, there's coronation chicken, and I'm just standing there just going, what can I touch? What can I eat? 'Cause it's like mayonnaise and obviously has garlic oil or onion powder and stuff. And so thankfully one of the caterers was obviously, they had to keep one of them on the floor to help if anyone needed assistance. And I was there like, I've got an onion garlic allergy, is there anything I can eat? And she brought over a sandwich. It was just one sandwich, which was fine. It was cheese and tomato, and it looked like they actually made it just for me, which was really kind of them. She also brought over a massive box of salad. Literally, it was just purely salad leaves, but it was proper salad leaves, like baby leaf rockets, like the proper stuff, not like iceberg lettuce. It's proper leafy salad. And tomatoes. I think he had cucumber as well, maybe some red peppers. But she was like, do you want to take this with you? And I was standing there with this little plate. I was like, I looked at it and said, if I take this big box of salad with me, I'm going to look like a rabbit, and I just don't want to feel like a rabbit. So I just took a bunch of salads, had the sandwich on the side. I couldn't touch any of the crisps because obviously there was a risk. And but there were loads of cakes, so I just like grabbed one of each and I just sat down and just munched. But yeah, it was amazing that they were able to sort my allergies out. And yeah, it was an incredible day, honestly. It was very, very educational. I learned a lot of stuff. I learnt why they changed fetal valproate syndrome to fetal valproate spectrum disorder, but I'm going to do that as a separate video, because I know a lot of people have been wondering, and I've finally got the answers. Yeah, there was a guy there who spoke about the psychological effects of having a child with FVSD, and that was just so intense. He did give us warnings that it was going to be really deep, it's going to be really heavy, and it's okay if you need to go out for a bit. And it was just I was very shocked, but I was thrilled. And it was just like 11 or 16 mothers he spoke to, and he got so much out of it. I can't believe he's still okay and stuff after doing something like that. And yeah, it was all just so interesting. As I said, the physiotherapy, there was speech and language therapy, there was an occupational therapist, and yeah, there was just so much that happened there, so much information. And yeah, it ended with the patient panel. So there was a mum of an adoptive child with fetal valproate spectrum disorder, a mum with 2 young adults with fetal valproate spectrum disorder, and a young woman with fetal valproate spectrum disorder who's also a carer for her brother who has fetal valproate spectrum disorder. So this was just so interesting because they got asked a bunch of questions, and then we got to ask them questions, and it was just such an amazing way to bookend the day. And yeah, so that was the first day. And you know what, I think I'm going to wrap up this video and give you guys the networking events as a separate video, because that was just a huge one and it was a really special day. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything that happened. With going home, there was it wasn't really any issues, thankfully, after the event. So we finished it up a little bit earlier, and so it gave me a chance to go to Manchester Piccadilly, which is, oh my gosh, it's one of Manchester Piccadilly. It looks like it's supposed to be really big, but it's a really small area. It's really compacted. I would say it's slightly smaller than Euston, which is saying something because everyone thinks, I don't think of Euston Station as that big, but there's a lot that happens in Manchester Piccadilly, and it's really overwhelming. But yeah, thankfully there weren't any issues with going home rather than because going there was a nightmare. There was a lot of cancellations going to Manchester, but going back to Houston, it was all fine. It was all a breeze. And yeah, I mean, a lot happened. I actually got given a gift and a card from Rebecca and Laura, which I forgot to bring upstairs with me, but I'll bring them up for next week's video. So this video is going to be uploaded today, which is obviously Thursday, and the next video that I'm going to be uploading will be uploaded on the Wednesday at 5 p.m. and I've got a load of ideas for content, so every Wednesday 5 p.m. new videos. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And next week I'm going to be talking to you guys about the networking event that I did for my university course. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel. I've seen that I've gained some new subscribers, and hello to the new ones. And please subscribe, share these videos, help me get to 100 subscribers. I would love to be an official YouTuber, but that is just a huge dream. But 100 subscribers is always great anyway. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks. Bye.